Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about how to install Easy Website Theme. This is a WordPress theme that you can use for your clients and yourself. So I want to show you what to do. It should come with a zip file. I'll probably have a link to it below this video or something where you can download the zip file. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to unzip that file and open it up. Usually you can do that by right-clicking, and there should be somewhere to unzip it, depending on if you're on a Mac or PC. Otherwise, you could just try opening it too. But yeah, you'll end up with this, and you'll have a zip file. You'll have one that says easywebsite.zip. You don't need to unzip these, so leave those zipped up. And you'll have easywebsitechild.zip, and you'll have an XML file. So you'll have 3 files. This is where you want to get to. So note where you put those files, because we're going to use those to upload. So I've got a fresh WordPress installation here set up, as you can see. So there's been nothing on it yet. If you're not sure how to get to this point, you're not sure how to install WordPress or set up a domain, you can visit pauljames.com/hosting for clients. And this is the free training series on how to do that. It'll get you set up with a WordPress site and a domain, so like the www.com that you go to. You really should only have to watch the first video on this page. You don't need to watch the third one for sure, because we're going to be installing this theme on the third one. So you don't need to watch that. But you know, if you're not sure how to get WordPress set up, go check out this this video here, and you'll get set up pretty quickly. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come to Appearance. We're going to come to Themes inside of our WordPress account, and we're going to scroll up here where it says Add New. And we're going to click Upload Theme. And now what we need to do is we need to choose a file. The file we want to choose is going to be the one that says easywebsite.zip. I normally like to just drag it over this button here, but if that doesn't work for you, you know, just hit Choose File and search for it on your computer. Go ahead and install that. Okay, so there we go. We don't need to activate this one, because we do have to install another one. So normally when you install WordPress theme, you want to activate it, but this one we're not going to. We're going to hit Return to Themes page, and we're going to hit Add New again. We're going to hit Upload Theme again, and we're going to choose the file again, but this time we're going to do Easy Website Child Theme. And we're going to install that. This one we do want to activate though, so we're going to go ahead and click Activate. Okay, so we're good to go. The theme is installed. If we go to the home page and refresh, you're going to see it doesn't quite look exactly 100% the way it should yet. So what we have is we have some demo content that you can install on the site, so that it will kind of emulate the way it's supposed to look, and then that way you can go through and just replace stuff with your own content. Makes it super easy. So the way that we need to do that is it's going to be this file right here, the one that's called .xml. So we need to import that basically into the site. So the way you do that is you come down to Tools, and you're going to come to Import. You're going to come down to the WordPress importer and click Install Now. And then once it's installed, you'll be able to see it'll say Run Importer. So we're going to click that. All right, now we need to choose a file. So you can either click Choose File and search for it, or like I said, I kind of like to drag it up here like that. And we're going to hit Upload File and Import. Okay, it's going to ask if we want to assign post to a username. So just select whatever username you want. You know, it's the one that you usually use to log into WordPress. Check the box that says you want to download and import file attachments, and go ahead and click Submit. If you get any errors during this part, doesn't usually matter. So like right here, I got some errors. It's not a big deal though. So basically everything imported, which is the main thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down to Settings. We're going to go to Reading. So Settings, Reading Settings, and we want to select a static page, and for the home page, we're going to select Home. For the post page, we're going to select Blog. So this is like our blog page. So home page, blog page. All right, good to go. We'll save those changes. Now, if we go back and view the site, and by the way, you can always view the site by hovering up here and clicking Visit Site. Let's go and refresh it. You can see the site is all set up, ready to go. And where it says image placeholders, those are those things that didn't import. It just didn't import our stock photos. So not a big deal, because you're going to have to put your own photos there anyways. But yeah, so that's good to go, right? The site is completely set up. So there are a few things that you're going to want to do. The next thing I usually like to do is I like to set up the menu up here. So if you already have your pages created, or if you want, you can use the demo pages that are in here to set up your menu temporarily. But the way you do that is you come under Appearance, Menus, and there's already a menu created here. We just need to basically assign it. So the way we do that is we come to Manage Locations, and for top menu, we click Main Nav. And that's going to be our navigation menu. So, oops, let me go to the page and refresh so you can see that that change took effect. All right, so there it is. We'll go back. The next thing that I usually like to do is I usually like to set up the Google Maps widget if I'm setting this site up for like local. So this is good because it's going to embed a map, a Google map inside of your site. So good for if you're trying to rank in the 3-pack or you're a local business, you know, this is good. You want to set that up. So let me show you that. That would be under theme settings, and so this is your theme settings right here, and this is where you can kind of go through and customize everything. If you go through the general settings, here's where you'll add in your logo. It tells you the recommended height that we want it to be in order for it to look good. So, you know, just the logo up here right now, I don't have one. It just says my blog. But when I upload a logo, it'll replace it with my logo. And there's a spot for a footer logo, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you can go through here and play around with these. They're pretty self-explanatory. Add in your own custom copyright. That'll replace down by the footer down here. So yeah, everything's there. Contact settings. So this is where the Google Map API key comes in. So you need to go to visit this page, and you can go and fill all this stuff out. You know, I recommend going through all these settings and just filling it all out, and you'll kind of see where everything goes. You know, just ask simple questions. Do you want to enable your phone number and email in the top bar? So do you want it to show up there or not? It'll show right above your menu up there. So just simple questions. But yeah, let's go and add in the Google Map API key. We'll visit this page here, just like it says. We're going to hit Get Started. And we're going to select Maps. We're going to hit Continue. So you'll need to create a project here if you don't have one already. I'll create a new project just to show you. Click Next. So I'm just going through the prompts here until it gives me my API key. All right, here it is. So we grab this, copy it, and then we'll paste it down right here. Okay, so the way that you want to do this is I recommend going into Google, just typing in geo coordinates, and there'll be sites like this one, gps-coordinates.net, where you can click on and you can type in the address and it'll give you the coordinates. So let's just say Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you don't want to do the address, you could just do like whatever part of the town. And it'll show you the coordinates here. So you're going to paste the latitude and longitude coordinates in your settings here. So here's latitude, and then here's longitude. So when we paste that and we click Update, if we refresh the page, there it is. So it looks really nice. And you can also choose the zoom on it. If you want to zoom in or out on it, you can choose the zoom settings and play around with that. And if you want your email and your address and stuff to show up, you can enter those in here. And this is what that will look like if you decide to do that. It'll just show it above the map. So pretty cool. So under social media settings, this is where you can put in your various social media profiles, put links to your Facebook page, your Google page, your Yelp page. Here you have your form settings. This is the form that submits. So like right up here. So you could change that all how you want it. If you want to enable different fields or where you want to send the notifications to, what you want the button to say. If you want to use a custom form, like for example, if you're a customer of our Requestimate software, that would be pasted in right here. You would click text and you could paste that in right here. Or if you're using like a WordPress plugin like Contact Form 7, but we made it so that you don't have to use any third party. If you don't want to, you could just leave that turned off and your form will just show up here and you can control the settings there. You can also change the color schemes of the site. If you click Activate a Custom Color, you can go through here and change all of the colors as well. So now that you know how to go through the basic settings of the theme, let me show you how to edit the content. Like for example, like this, for example, expand your business with our professional services. So if we go back into the theme and go to pages, go to all pages, and we go to the home page here and click edit. Editor is very, very self-explanatory, as you'll see. So if you scroll down here, everything is broken down into sections. So the banner section is section 1 right now, which is this section right here. So you could see all I need to do is literally come in here and change this text. It's just like typing in a Word document. I can add an image here to put in a different banner. It'll tell you what size it should be, 1920 by 1080. So that would replace the background here with something else. Like if you wanted to make it niche specific, like a plumber, you could put a plumber picture back there if you wanted. So yeah, everything is right here. And if you want to add new sections in, you simply click add layout on this plus button, and there's all kinds of different layouts here that you can choose to add. So if you want to add a gallery, you can add that in. If you want to add a section where there's a left side image with content on the right, you could do that just by clicking it, and it'll add it in right here. So you would come up here and you would select your image and then title, subtitle, and content. If you don't want it, you just remove it, just like that. So very, very easy, and then just click update to save all of your changes. If you decide to create new pages, click add new over here. So if you decide to add a new page in and you want to, use our cool editor to go and put everything in, you just want to come down to the side here on the right where it says page attributes, and you want to select our flexible content template right here. Give your page a name up here, hit publish, and if we refresh the page now that we put in our flexible content template, you'll see we have section rows down here, just like we had on our home page. And we can click add a section. If we want to add in a banner section, boom. Now it's there. If we want to add in another, we can add it in just like this. And we can go through and create our whole page just the way we want it. So yeah, that's how you set up easy website theme. I hope that you enjoy it. Pretty straightforward. And it basically allows you to create anything you want for local businesses. And it's a really great flexible theme, and I hope you like it.